Not too long ago, a family bought what they thought would be their dream home. They practically poured their life savings into the 1.3 million luxury home in Westfield, New Jersey. Once they arrived, everything seemed fine for a couple of days. Sure, the family heard a couple of creaks here and there, but it was probably the house just settling in. However, this peachy, exciting new beginning would soon turn into a time of horror and fear. Not long after the family moved in, they started to receive a series of letters, each one more frightening than the last. Each letter signed by a mysterious individual who goes only by the name The Watcher. This whole scenario seems like something ripped out of a horror movie, but it brings me great pleasure to say it's not. Derek and Maria Broaddus were the victims of this here tale, and the couple has unfortunately been scared off the property ever since the first few letters came into their mail. When the first letter came, the family was shocked, but assumed it was nothing more than a prank by one of their children who didn't want to leave their old home behind. This first letter read, "Why are you here?" The family brushed off the letter as the works of an anxious little kid. However, when they received another letter, the family grew wary. This one read, "My grandfather watched the house in the 1920s, and my father watched it in the 1960s. It's now my time." As if that wasn't scary enough, they received another letter. This one, a bit more eerie than the previous two. Have they found what is in the walls yet? In time, they will. I am pleased to know your names by now, and the names of the young blood you have brought to me. Who has the bedrooms facing the streets? I'll know as soon as you move in. I will know who is in which bedroom. Then I can plan better. At first, those were the only letters made public for the rest to see. Understandably so, the family lived in too much fear to continue living in the house. Unfortunately, when they tried to sell the home, they couldn't get any buyers. When word spread around about the Watcher, no one even wanted to walk by the desolate home, in fear of what the Watcher may do. That said, the whole town became sympathetic toward the Broaddus family, and held a town hall meeting to address the situation. Unremarkably, the town could not find any kind of solution, and the town hall meeting ended with the mayor uttering, "The identity of the Watcher remains a mystery." A sentence that sent chills down the family's spine. When it came to an actual investigation, nothing they found was concrete. There were rumors that the police found a suspect, but refused to arrest him for some unknown reason. But again, that's just a rumor. Later, the issue was formally addressed, and on behalf of the police department, the mayor gave a statement. "Our police department conducted an exhaustive investigation based on the factual circumstances and evidence available," he said, "although it would not be appropriate to discuss the details of the investigation. We have spoken with the Union County Prosecutor's Office to make sure no stone is left unturned." After the whole incident occurred, the family went to court to sue the previous owners of the house for not disclosing the whole situation with the Watcher. While the trial remained under wraps for a while, the court documents were eventually leaked, which revealed even creepier letters from the Watcher, not previously disclosed to the public. The house has been the subject of my family for decades. I have been put in charge of watching and waiting for its second coming. Now that they have to flaunt it, they pay the price. Tisk tisk tisk, bad move. You don't want to make 657 Boulevard unhappy. I asked the woods to bring me young blood. Once I know their names, I will call them and draw them to me. Why are you here? I will find out. Do you need to fill the house with the young blood I requested? I am pleased to know your names now, and the young blood you brought to me. Have you found all the secrets it holds? Will the young bloods play in the basement? All of the windows and doors in 657 Boulevard allow me to track you as you move through the house. I have been in control over 657 Boulevard for the better part of 2 decades now. The Woods family turned it over to you. It was their time to move on, and kindly sold it to you when I asked them to. Who am I? I am the Watcher. Look, I don't know about you, but that last letter gave me chills. I should also tell you I didn't read all of the letters for time's sake, but I really do encourage you to look into the case yourself, if you're brave enough. Anyway, the story has garnered so much attention that a movie is currently being developed and is set to release sometime later next year. Unfortunately, this kind of publicity has led to some to believe that the Broaddus family faked the whole situation and created the story of the Watcher for the sake of publicity. In any case, believe what you want, but I for sure know one thing. Real or fake, I'm staying clear of that house, just in case.